So one of the key things that has been going around the marketing industry is data. Be data driven. Measure, iterate, optimize, right? We have to pay attention to metrics. And one of the buzzwords around the whole metrics thing is vanity metrics. Let's talk about marketing metrics. When you're running marketing campaigns, what should you measure? At what point should you start measuring? And how do you measure? Also, is there really anything like vanity metrics? Find out in this video. Hey guys, thank you for staying to watch this video. My name is Itimi. I create brand marketing and inspirational videos almost every other week. So make sure that you subscribe, click on the button below to subscribe. Also, turn on the bell notification button so you know whenever I release a marketing, branding, customer service, or inspirational video. Let's get right into it. Let's talk about metrics. Now, when you're doing marketing, regardless of what brand, what company, what industry, you must actually pay attention to data. You must measure. Now, what should you be measuring at different points, and what are the best set of metrics to pay attention to? Here's the thing. There's no one or universal best metric across all channels, across all campaigns, across all brands. No, metric is data, in my opinion, is a long and evolving conversation, meaning that depending on the point you are and your campaign or for your brand marketing, then your data might actually change and evolve. In other words, what you're measuring today is not necessarily the same thing you should be measuring tomorrow. The key thing you should always think about when it comes to measuring or when it comes to metrics is actionable metrics. What are actionable metrics? Actionable metrics are metrics that matter to you directly, that actually gets you or teaches you something that you can do to improve your campaign, that actually answers a key question that you're asking at that time in your campaign. Those are not actionable metrics. And because metrics can differ depending on your goal or your objective, I've come to the understanding that there's nothing like vanity metrics. Let me explain. Now, your goals should be the key determinant about what metrics should be measured. Therefore, if I'm a point in my marketing where engagement is my key metric, like engagement is our key goal, we just want to boost our social media engagement. The likes, follows, and comments that people dub vanity metrics is actually not vanity metrics for me at that point. At that point, because my goal is engagement, then likes, comments, follows, shares, those are my actionable metrics. But what if my goal is website visit? Then my metrics is no longer about social media engagement. My metrics are now has to do with things like click-through rates. How many people are clicking on my bio? How long are people spending on my website? What's their session duration? Which pages are they visiting and spending the most time on? That becomes my metrics. And then when I move over to a goal like conversions, it's no longer about my traffic. It's no longer about the number of traffic. It's no longer about website duration. It's about, are they clicking on my CTA buttons? Are they converting? How long is it taking them to convert it? How many people are abandoning their cart or not? How many people are coming back to do a repeated transaction after the first one? So you see, depending on your goal, your actionable metrics will actually differ. So here's the idea. Stop thinking about what are vanity metrics or not. No. Instead, think about your goal. What is the key question you want to ask? You're asking at that campaign. Is it that we want to get more engagement? And then what metrics can actually signify more engagement or less engagement? Is it that we want more sales? Then what metrics can actually signify increase in sales or decrease in sales? Is it that we want brand awareness? What metrics actually signify or reflect increase in brand awareness? Is it that we want talkability? Is it that we want website visits? Is it that we want to increase the amount of pages that the amount of time that people spend on our website? What metrics can actually tell me that? Alright, understand what your goal and your key question is, and then match that goal and key question to the metrics that reflect or can answer those questions. That becomes your actionable metrics. And then find the tools that allows you to measure those things. If I'm on social media, I can easily use the in-app social media insights to find out my social media engagement. When I get to my website, tools like Kissmetrics, Google Analytics, Mixpanel comes in handy. When it comes to my mobile app, then App Flyer, Firebase Analytics come in handy. So understand your platform and your channels and find the in-app insights or third-party tool that can help you to adequately track those your metrics. Now remember I said that data, metrics, measurement is a long and evolving conversation. You're not always going to be on the engagement phase of your campaign or for your brand. So if at the moment in December you're most concerned about engagement, by January maybe the brand has moved on from engagement and they're somewhere else. You have to know when your brand is changing in terms of goal and to change your metrics almost immediately. You should never be on the same metrics level forever. As your brand is moving and as you're going across the funnel, then what you are measuring and what you're paying attention to should also be changing. I hope you learned something from this video. Let me know in the comment section below. If you have any questions about metrics, measurement, data, please let me know in the comment section below. Don't leave this channel without subscribing. Don't leave this channel without clicking on the bell notification button. Don't leave this video without sharing to somebody and stuff. Peace out.